Hi, I'm Shell Raven, and I'm on Tea with Trish.
Hey everyone, I'm Trish Rave, and on today's episode of Tea with Trish, we have Shell Raven. Shell Raven, tell me a little bit about yourself. Go ahead and introduce yourself for our viewers that
Okay.
don't know you, but should know you.
I'm Shell Mendez, but known as Shell Raven on Instagram. I'm an influencer and model. And
An influencer and model, but not just any model.
oh, God.
Okay? No, I'm telling you. Like,
okay.
she is the Fashion Nova model.
Fashion Nova Curve.
Fashion Nova Curve model, even better. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I know her. So when I shop Fashion Nova, this is the face that I see. When I think of Fashion Nova Curve, her face comes to mind.
Aww.
So that's who she is. She's not just Michelle Mendez, the Fashion Nova. She's the Fashion Nova Curve model.
Aww.
So, no, really. I mean, when I shop Fashion Nova Curve, I buy these things, all of these pieces of clothing, because you're wearing them so amazingly.
Aww.
And unfortunately, I get them, and they don't look the same. But
you're a baddie.
it's
Look
all
at
good.
you. You look good.
But they still don't look the same. I
Yes,
don't feel
you
them
do.
out the same way you do.
Yes, you-
So, I mean, honestly, I've probably spent a fortune because of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
So you
my
owe me
God.
dinner, okay?
Okay, I do.
No.
I owe you dinner.
So, well, I'm so thankful that you're here. Thanks for coming to
Thank
spill
you.
the tea.
Thank you for
Tea
having
with
me.
Trish, of course. So, let me just ask you, how did you get into modeling?
Well, I started off as an influencer, just posting on Instagram, and I just gave myself like a little, 3-month goal, and I'm like, okay, if I don't make it, then I'll give it up. I just wanted to try it, and then everything just started going viral. My page just blew up. I hit 100K in a month, and then 200K in 2 months, and it was just crazy.
100K
Yeah.
in 1 month.
Yeah, in about a month.
Were you posting 24/7?
Yeah, I was posting like I think maybe twice a week at the time, and then once I started blowing up more, I started posting like 3 or 4 times, and then it got to like where it was just like I was posting every day for like 2 years, especially around 2020. I really blew up around that time. I was posting every day because we had nothing else to do.
Yeah, yeah. So posting every day.
Yeah.
To start, just once or twice a day.
Yeah. Once.
And then, what was do you
I was
remember?
posting once a week.
Okay,
At
once.
the first time when I first started, and then maybe twice a week because I still had my other job because I was working as a server, and yeah, I still had to like do it around my schedule, like on my days off. I was like taking pictures.
Do you remember your first post that went viral?
Yes.
How did you feel?
Oh my gosh, I was in the car and I was with my mom, and then when they first posted me, like I was like, oh my God, I was like jumping up. I'm like, oh my God, they posted me. And I actually still have that picture, but like I found it like the other day.
Yeah.
But I was just like, that was like the first picture. Then Fashion Nova, asked me to come in, and I just did like a Valentine's shoot, and that one went really good. And they posted on Instagram, and so then they started calling me in for campaigns. And then one time, the buyer found out that I was there, and I lived in LA. She's like, "You live in Los Angeles?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, we need you for e-com." So I was like, so they brought me in, and then they brought me in, and that was it. And ever since,
I'm sure you sell out everything you model.
pretty.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Don't
that.
be so humble, honey. Yeah. So you do really amazing
Thank you.
things for Fashion Nova too. So
Thank you.
Was that something that you've always wanted to do? Did you always want to be a model?
Yeah, ever since I was little, and then I just, you just don't know what to do, because you don't know how to like get there and stuff like that. So I just, I was going to school to be a nurse and stuff like that, and which I took a break, and then that's when I started posting on Instagram. But how it started, I just like was going to Fashion Nova, like. I remember going to the Panorama City Mall and going to Fashion Nova and buying the clothes, like on like the 70-90% because that's all I could afford because I was a server at the time. So I was buying the clothes and I was posting them.
Girl,
so it's
Panorama
like,
Mall.
yeah,
Let's go.
I spent my money to get, to do things.
You risked your life.
Yeah.
You risked your whole life to go get some Fashion Nova clothes.
Yeah, and I would be like at the mall there, asking the associates at work. I'm like, how can you be a Fashion Nova model? And they're like, they're like, I don't know. We just, we just work here. I was just
Yeah.
like determined. I'm like, I'm going
Yeah.
to find out how, like, it was just in my head.
Yeah.
This was about 2019, I believe. And then
Wow.
I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Give myself a small little goal. If I don't make it, then that's fine. At least I tried. And I just went in there just, knowing like, I'm going to do it. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen,
Yeah. Yeah. So you said you were shopping at Panorama Mall.
Yeah, Panorama
Okay,
City
you
Mall.
risked your life to be a Fashion Nova model. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in East Los Angeles, and then
Okay.
after that, I went to school out there. And then after my parents moved us to Palmdale, and I finished high school out there.
So from East LA to Palmdale.
Yeah.
And then you lived in the Valley for a little bit?
Yeah, I moved to the Valley like around COVID time.
Oh, okay.
Around COVID,
Okay.
because I was doing more, working more and doing more, influencing, more pictures. And I just, was already like, I could afford, my own apartment now. So, I got it,
Yeah.
so, just had to be closer more to LA.
So
for a lot of things.
you, going back to you saying that you literally grew your page to 100K
Yeah.
in 1 month?
Yeah, in about a month, I would say maybe 6 weeks, probably a month and a half, but about a month, yeah.
And 200K in like 2 months
2
span
months,
of time?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And then I hit about 1 million followers like in 13 months.
In just a little over a year, you hit 1 million followers.
Yeah.
And just from being consistent and posting and
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So what would be the best advice for somebody trying to grow their page? What would you tell them?
Just to be consistent and don't get discouraged. Make small goals, and don't make big goals, because when you make big goals, you get disappointed. Make like, I like to make 1 month or 3 month goals or 6 month goals, and hit those, and because, it takes like what they say, 30 days to make a habit. You just got to get used to it and make it like, it's just like normal, and treat it like your job. Like I said, I had another job at the same time. And I just said, okay, I'm going to work my job still, until I make it, I'm going to, do on my days off, my 2 days off that I would have.
Yeah.
And I would just do content, rain or shine. If it was in the daytime or if it was at night, I'm like midnight, whenever I had time, I was doing pictures, and that was it. And I was just wearing the clothes and tagging,
doing your thing,
right? And
just
just
being
doing
consistent
it,
and working and making it happen.
And just engaging on people's posts, making friends. A lot of my friends obviously come from Instagram and really great. Everyone's really great, and just showing support for everybody and just feel like everybody's here to just win, and know that everything's for everybody and not to be, not to hate on anybody and just to have love and just, I feel like just manifesting and just having love,
So I know with all of that following and all of the, people loving you, there has to be haters, right?
Yeah.
So how do you deal with all of that negativity? How do you deal with negative comments?
I don't even pay attention. I block them. I used to pay attention and it used to get to me. It used to like discourage me.
Yeah.
And now I just don't read them. People would tell me like, oh, they're saying this about you. And I'm like, and at first I would give in like, well, what are they saying? And then I would see it and then I'm just like.
Yeah. I kind of feel like after there's so many negative comments, they're all the same afterwards anyway. So it's like, oh, it's not something I haven't heard before.
Yeah. So I would just block them. And then someone told me like, you know what, getting comments or even
negative
bad, that's good.
Yeah.
If they're not hating on you, then you're not doing anything good. You know, and I just got to learn with it. And that was it.
Yeah, and I feel the same way. I mean, I just went through a little bit of something, and it was like you just have to turn it around into something positive, right? So it's try to turn the negative into positive, and it always works in your favor.
Yeah.
So tell me, Shell, are you dating? Can you spill a little tea on your dating life? Are we gonna spill the tea?
Yeah, I don't. This is a sign to spill the tea.
You can spill it. Dating, not dating.
I'm just having fun right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm a workaholic, so it's like.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So since we're already into a little bit of this tea spilling.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, have you Have you ever worked with a model
Uh-huh.
and you were just like, you just thought to yourself, like, how the hell did you become a model?
Like, as in,
Like, what? Just as in, how are you a model? You know?
like, as in, like,
You're gonna try to be nice. I
looks,
already know
or
her.
just like, as in, like, the type of person they are,
Both.
or working,
Both.
or working with a model,
Like, have
working
you ever, like, let me say that again. Ask that again. Have you ever worked with a model and they walked in and you're just like to yourself, like, how the hell are you able to be a model? It can be that they're ugly, or that they're just ugly inside. Like, have you ever been in a room with people and you're just like, ew?
No, actually, because a lot of the girls that they pick is like, they're like really beautiful.
Okay.
You know, yeah, no.
And that's,
Yeah, no, I'm just like, I'm always the first one to say hi to them or introduce myself.
so you're that girl.
Yeah, yeah.
You're that girl. You're the one, you're the girl's girl.
Yeah.
And you're always rooting for other women.
Yeah.
And and it's
Yeah.
I think that's important, right? And then obviously you probably like to keep yourself surrounded with women like that. When there is a woman and her energy is just not okay, what do you do? Are you like, do you give her attitude?
No, I'm just very polite, and I just, I like to just kind of just dismiss myself from that equation,
all the negative
and
energy,
I just, just try to stay away from that person. You know,
Yeah.
I just like, okay, that person, because I don't want that energy to get rubbed off on me, because it can. I never knew, but until I started figuring out, like, your energy is pushed off from other people coming to you with that energy. Like, just around it. You don't want to be around it.
Have you ever been, at a photo shoot and had like the other model just such bad energy, you were just like, I just can't be here anymore?
No.
No?
No, actually, no.
Okay.
I'm just, a lot of the girls are like really fun to work with and
Okay.
stuff like that. And like, if I sense like something like is off, I just, I'm just, I'm just like a little standout. At first, I'm already reserved already as it is.
Okay.
So like, I really don't know right away until like if I'm around them again. But usually we're just, if we do like, campaigns or something like that before, it's just,
Got it.
but.
All right, Shell. Let's spill the tea real quick.
Okay.
Pinkies up. Let's go.
Okay.
It's an easy one.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me your celebrity crush.
My celebrity crush. I'm trying to think right now. Who is actually?
Come on, Shell.
It's actually Channing Tatum.
Really?
Yeah.
I say really? No, sorry, Channing. I know you're watching. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me one more.
Let me think. Celebrity crush. I'm trying to think.
They can be like current, or they can, pretty much dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Okay, Elvis.
Are you really? Are you saying this?
Probably, because I used to always watch his movies, and I was like, so
why are we
like,
the same person?
when I was a kid, I would be like staring at him,
Why are we the
like,
same
and I
person?
just literally I didn't realize that I had a crush on him until I got older. I
Stop
think.
it. We are the same person. What's your favorite food?
Chile.
We are
Chile
the same.
relleno. I'm sorry.
We are the same person.
Yeah.
If we could eat a chile relleno with Elvis,
Yes. Oh my God.
that would be a dream. Elvis, coming.
Right?
Yeah, that would be my dream.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
To have-
Didn't you love to like watch like his little movie, like his
Oh my God, I
movies?
loved
My
it.
grandma
I loved it.
watches all like old movies, and I'll just be there with her watching
What's
them.
what is it? The Blue Hawaii one?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Elvis.
Yeah. And he was like so romantic with every girl that was on the
With
movie.
all the 20 girls he was dating in the movie?
He was with every girl, and he was so like,
Oh my God,
cute,
yeah.
and so like
He gave
I was like,
every single one of them
I
the
know,
same
like,
amount of
I was
attention.
like, I want a boyfriend like that someday.
Right?
That pays attention to me.
The way he does to all of them. They don't exist anymore. Is that what you said?
But no,
my
but
God.
Elvis was playing all of them though. We don't
no,
want
Elvis
that.
was a player.
He was a player.
Yes,
Yeah.
Elvis was.
I think that's why I dealt with players, because Elvis was a player.
Freaking Elvis, man. Ruins everybody's
Not no
life.
more.
All right, Shell. So what do you like to do in your free time? What do you do for fun?
Um.
Besides watch Elvis movies and
Oh,
each
okay.
other
I haven't
out.
watched Elvis in a while, but yeah, I love Elvis. I work out. I just started working out at this gym. It's called. What
Shall
is
we
it?
give them a shout out?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What's the
So Flex and Burn.
Flex and Burn? Yeah.
They're gonna have to
Yeah.
pay for that one. Soon.
Yeah. So I
But yeah.
started. You know,
And how do you like it?
I love it. I'm getting
Okay.
like in better shape. Um.
Without losing your curves.
Yeah, without
'Cause
losing
we
my
can't
curves.
lose the curves,
Yeah,
honey.
can't lose the
Right?
curves. So I'm just like getting more into eating clean, just trying to work more. I'm working with different brands,
Okay.
I'm just getting, when I work at the studio, then I'm already glammed and everything. So I start working on my content, so I'm just staying, all my platforms and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
It's a
I
lot
just
of
started
work.
working, yeah. I just started working with Shein as well. So
Yeah.
that's, another thing. So I'm getting super busy, but in a good way.
Yeah. It's good to be busy, right? We
Yeah.
all learned during COVID we had to stop being busy.
Yeah.
And that was like torture.
Yeah.
So, what is your favorite movie? Let's get to know
My
Shell.
favorite movie, gosh.
Oh my God. If you say my favorite movie, we're just twins.
I'm trying to think because I like a lot. Well, can it be? Is it a Netflix one or
No,
is it
it's
like
just any movie. Any movie. It can be an older one, a new one, whatever.
Well, an older one that I really liked that I seen that they had on Netflix and I watched it. It's like a cute one. A Walk to Remember.
Okay,
That's
I
a
like that
cute
movie.
one.
I know it's a lot of people's favorite.
It's
I'm
just a
not
sweet
really.
movie.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like on a Netflix series, I think the Ever After ones. Those are so cute. I love romantic movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do too. I like romantic comedies a lot.
Yeah.
I think those are really good.
Yeah.
J-Lo, I like J-Lo movies for some
Yeah,
reason.
I like J-Lo movies.
Do you
Hustlers, I
really?
like Hustlers
Yeah,
was fun. I like that one.
J-Lo movies. I'm like, I mean, they're not the greatest, but
Yeah.
I like them.
I
Sorry,
like
J-Lo, I know
J-Lo.
you're watching. Yeah. Oh my.
I like J-Lo movies.
Okay, so what's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve. I don't know. What would I have to think about?
Could be anything, like people biting their nails, like I don't know.
Oh,
I'll give you examples.
okay. Having chipped nail polish. Like, well, I don't think anyone wears nail polish anymore. That used to be a big pet peeve of mine. Like to see people with chipped nail polish.
Yes.
But now everyone wears gel, so I don't think that's a problem anymore, right?
Yeah, no, you know what? I that's something I don't like to see either. It just looks gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, gel has fixed that in our lives.
Yeah, so that has, my pet peeve has been fixed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Beautified by Sierra on Instagram will not show your. Okay, so let's play a little game. This game is called This or That.
Okay.
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 And you just got to choose one.
Okay.
We're just a few questions. And don't think about it too much. I want the first, choose the first one that comes to your mind. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Shell. Bad Bunny or Daddy Yankee?
Bad Bunny.
Okay. Tall and thin or short and stocky? Or
Tall
short
and-
and thick. Sorry.
Tall and thin. Oh, wait, are you talking about a person?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Just in
Say it
general.
again.
Just in general. You take it how you want to take it, girl. Take it how you want to take it.
Say that
Tall
one
and
more
thin,
time.
Tall and thin or short and thick.
Tall and thin. Men
Okay.
and, yeah.
Yeah, however you want to take it, girl.
Okay.
Okay. Next one.
Uh-huh.
Size of the boat or motion of the ocean?
I'm going to go with motion of the ocean because there's some people that have some good talents,
Okay. Okay. Last but not
No.
least. I'm not going to ask her more on that one. Last but not least, introvert or extrovert?
I think on both, though. I don't know.
Okay. Depends on the situation.
Yeah,
Depends
it
on the room,
depends.
right?
Yeah, it depends
Okay,
because
we're
sometimes-
twins.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
depends. I have to get, if I feel like I've been drained, I feel like I have to like stay in more and recuperate and get my energy back, and then I
For
could be out.
sure.
I just feel like I can't be out too much.
For
There's some people
sure.
that need to be out every day. I can't do that. I need to do both. Is there people that are like that though? That do both? Yeah,
Uh,
right?
yeah. I mean, I feel like I like to recoup too.
Yeah.
Like I don't like to be out all the time, and I appreciate being at home
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And just recharging.
Yeah.
For sure. Like
Yeah.
that's what I feel like. You have to recharge your battery
Yeah.
sometimes. Because when you're out, you give all of your energy.
Yeah.
You want to put your best foot forward,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you want to make people feel a certain way. You want to make
Yeah.
people feel good.
Yeah.
If you like them. If you don't like them, you don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that takes energy to be out there and engaging with people. And so sometimes it's draining.
Yeah.
You know, and especially if you're sensitive to other people's energies.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I feel like, when you're in a room full of people, sometimes it can get like tiring.
Yeah.
And you just
Get
I'm like,
drained.
you know what? Let me go home, get in my
And
ugly
recharge.
PJs
Yeah.
and go lay down
Yeah.
and watch a movie
Yeah. And
and recharge.
the thing I love to do, and my favorite thing in the whole wide world to do, which I never get a chance to do because I'm always like, working or doing, even if I'm at home or, working or, working on content. My favorite thing to do in the whole world is to do nothing. To sit there and be able to do nothing.
Yeah.
And watch a movie maybe. And that's it.
You know,
That rarely happens. I have so many deadlines all the time.
And so that's probably why it feels so amazing.
Yeah.
It feels like a little vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. You're always so busy. So to do nothing is seriously a luxury.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I just don't get how people do nothing all the time.
Right.
All right, Shel. So if you had to describe yourself as an animal, what animal would that be?
I'm going to have to go with, on my Netflix account, you have a family account and you put your little character, your avatar, and mine is just like a little bunny.
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know. I just feel like, soft. But then, I don't know. It just depends. Like, I'm a softie, but then, like, don't take my kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
Then maybe, like, a tiger or something. I don't know.
So she's
I don't know.
a biker.
A bunny to a tiger.
She's a bunny tiger, a biker. Okay. What would that look like? Yeah, I'd be a goldfish.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. I'm like, what would a goldfish be?
I don't know.
They do nothing.
Or maybe a
They just
leopard,
swim all day.
right?
I love
Maybe
water.
a leopard. I would think if I really had to choose a leopard, because they just, walk with such, like class and, but they're crazy. Like if you mess with them,
Yeah. Yeah, so they look good,
I think
but they
leopard,
will
right?
kill you. Yeah. All right. So if money wasn't a factor, what would you do with all your time? If you had all the money in the world, what would you do?
I'd probably be a painter.
Really?
I used to draw when I was little. I used to draw a lot. So,
No,
yeah.
stop it. So we
Yeah.
ate chile rellenos and we drew all day
Let's do a paint.
and watched
Let's do
Elvis
a paint
movies?
and sip.
I've never met somebody like you, except for in the mirror.
We should do one and just paint and just
Paint
eat
chile
chili
rellenos?
rellenos. Yeah. No, paint and
And
eat chili
Elvis?
rellenos and watch Elvis.
Heck yeah, we could have Elvis music on
Right.
while we ate.
And bunny
what?
costumes.
What costume?
And bunny costumes. Or we could wear all leopard, you know,
Right.
and just,
Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yeah, we like a lot of the same things. This is freaking
You like to paint too?
amazing. You know what? I drew. Like I draw.
Yeah.
I
Me
used
too.
to drew. But growing up, that's all I ever did.
Me too.
Every Christmas, somebody would give me some kind of art kit. Painting was not so much my thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I could have probably,
Yeah.
done it, right?
Yeah.
But it just wasn't one of my things. But drawing was definitely one of my things. I used to draw, like I used to like do like fashion designing and draw dresses
Me
and all of
too.
these things and and just like I was a chubby kid. I'm a chubby adult, but
Yeah.
I was a chubby
was
kid,
too.
so I was always like drawing like the perfect girl and like what I wanted to look like and yeah, I mean I didn't make it to be a model, but good for you.
Yeah. I used to
Yeah,
draw
that's
too,
amazing.
girls
Yeah?
too. Like I was a chubby kid too as I was younger, and I used to like draw,
Yeah.
and make like outfits and stuff like that. I wanted to be like, design clothes and stuff like
Yeah,
that
that's
too.
exactly what I used to do. That is so
Yeah.
awesome. So, what is your favorite thing about yourself and why?
My favorite thing about myself is that I can forgive. And I know that's the hardest
That's a
thing
favorite thing,
for
huh?
people to do.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
Like
it's hard.
yeah.
Yeah. To forgive is
And
pretty hard.
that's a
you
strong
know?
thing to do, though.
Yeah, it's a
That's,
strong thing.
yeah, it's something to be proud
To
of.
forgive and yeah. Just to always, I don't know, I just have to like understand someone's pain at times. But even though, they've done certain things or whatever, it's just like, just forgive them, but you don't have to be around them.
Right. Yeah. I think that's
Because that like
a
holds,
great
if
thing.
you don't forgive, that holds something inside you,
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it messes with you.
Yeah. So for me too, that's something that definitely you can forgive. I can forgive.
Yeah.
But I can also cut you off. Like
Yeah.
I never even
Oh, yeah.
knew you.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's people that, there's probably maybe, yeah, that I could pass by and be like,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So how are you different from 5 years ago? Like the 5 year ago Shell,
uh-huh.
how are you different?
I'm just
How have you
more
grown?
calm now. I just don't worry as much. I just always like feel like everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to be, and everything's what's for you is for you. And not to stress out about, anything else, if what's meant for you is meant for you.
What character traits do you most respect in other people?
Honesty and just realism.
Yeah.
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 Constructive criticism. I really appreciate that,
Coming from a good
Yeah.
place,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah. Because it also, it can help you become a better person and fix something maybe you never noticed, but someone else noticed, and they would just kind of like want to help you and say like, can I say something,
Yeah. Is that
And-
something you're able to do for people? Are you able to step up and say, hey,
I
listen?
can if I feel like they'll receive it. If I feel like they're a person that is going to get upset, then I'm not trying to upset anybody,
Right. So you'll keep it to yourself.
Yeah. Or if they'll ask me what, then I'll let them know.
Yeah.
But if I'm like, super close with them, or if I feel like if they just did this would like really help their career or help this, then yeah.
Then you'll give it to them.
Yeah, if I'm if I'm comfortable. But I don't like to just do it to strangers because, you don't know what they're gonna be upset, just
Right. They're like that little hater.
Yeah.
Shell's a little hater.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't just do that right off the
Okay.
bat,
Got it. What would you change about yourself if you could?
I wish I was taller.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'5.5".
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
the same, and I wish I was a little taller too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny, younger, I didn't want to be taller.
Yeah.
I feel like I was one of the tallest girls in school.
Really?
Yeah, for a while, and then it was like, I'm like, 5'5" is not that tall.
Yeah.
But
It's the average height, actually.
is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. 5'7" would have been amazing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, 5'7", that's
Yeah.
like perfect.
Yeah. Mhm.
Perfect.
Yeah. I think 5'7" is a good
Okay.
height.
So, what gets you motivated? Just about life in general. Just like there has to be something that you're just like, oh my God, I just love that. It motivates me so much.
Just hearing good news from people. What's going on? Like if someone has good news, I just love hearing good news.
Yeah. So if you see somebody succeeding,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
doing something that
Yeah.
they love, or yeah,
I just love to hear good things. I don't like to hear too much gossip. Is just it's disturbing.
it is.
It disturbs your soul and it just makes you feel ugly.
Yeah.
I
so
just like to hear good things.
so you like to be in a room where people are all positive and not just gossiping about
Yeah.
everybody. And
Yeah.
yeah. No, it is. It's draining.
Yeah, it drains you.
It sure
Yeah,
does.
it drains you.
What is the most important lesson that you've learned in life? I know that's a hard question.
The most important
Or
lesson.
just an important lesson. I know the most, saying the most makes it like, what's an important lesson that you've learned in life? Because I'm sure, we've learned a lot of important lessons.
Um, just not to like, I guess not to give, like too much of your energy to people too soon, right away, because I'm
Yeah.
also like, I just love to help people, and I'm always like, wanting like cheer people on and stuff like that. But then sometimes it's not good because
Right.
you don't know what kind of
And
person they are.
yeah, and sometimes people are meant, to be in your life only for a season, right? So,
Yeah.
and then, when you're just somebody that gives, I feel like you give with all your heart,
Yeah.
probably. And then sometimes people are just takers
Yeah.
and think they're taking advantage of you, but I know
Yeah.
you're smart.
Yeah.
And so you probably give, they take advantage, and then you're like, peace.
Yeah.
See ya.
I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What are you proudest of in your life?
I'm proudest that I made my career, that I did it like since I was a little girl. Like I wanted to be, a model, and a singer and stuff. And, I just feel like, if you can't do it, when you're younger, your parents, back then,
Yeah.
your parents don't know what to do, or it takes money to put your kids in agencies. And now it's just social media.
Yeah.
Anybody can make your career. You can,
What would you tell the younger Michelle? The 10-year-old Michelle?
just to be more just to stay positive, not worry, because I used to have a lot of anxiety as a child, so just not to worry, and just to know, trust in God and trust the process, and just say, just believe in everything, just, say your prayers and manifest, and it shall happen. You truly believe it,
Okay. What would you like to change about yourself in the next year, if you could?
In the next year, I want to do more projects.
Okay.
I want to work on more things.
Okay. What projects do you have coming up? Can you talk about anything that you have coming up, Michelle? Or is it top secret?
Right now it's kind of a secret, but
Okay. But you have things coming up.
yeah,
That are going to be so much fun, because
Yeah.
I kind of know the tea already, a little bit of
Yeah.
it. And so people got to stay tuned, and they got to really watch you, because you are about to just do some amazing things.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't wait. So
I can't
people
wait
better
either.
watch. You guys better watch Shell
Mm-hmm.
and keep an eye on her, because
Yeah.
she's about to give you guys something so amazing. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. So next time you come on Tea with Trish, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a date.
Yeah.
You're going to get back here, and we are going to spill the tea all over the place
Yeah.
about what you're doing. And that should be in the next few months, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle. So what keeps you up at night? We talked about you having anxiety, right, as a child. But what keeps you up at night now?
Work. Like if I know I have something important, or the next day or something, or anything. If I know, it's kind of like when I know I have to be up early for something, that'll keep me up. Kind of, I'm just excited. I think what keeps me up is being excited, actually.
Well, that's a great thing that
Yeah, because I really prepare when I do my photo shoots. Like, I get my spray tan. I do I make sure like my extensions, everything's purely washed, and I have a exfoliated,
So that's your work ethic.
Yeah,
It's all part of being the best at what you're doing.
Yeah,
and
I really plan
trying.
for myself and for my team that's gonna glam me and take care of me and everything. I like to make everybody's job easier.
Yeah.
And it's just like a canvas. You just make it like a good canvas, and everybody could work off of it.
So what challenges in your life have shaped you the most?
What challenges in my life? I wouldn't say maybe challenges, but what has made me a better,
Yeah,
to
better
be
person.
better
Yeah.
person. Um, Losing my father and my brother. So it just helped me to just really, you know, like believe everything that my dad had told me, like the little lessons and that I never wanted to listen to,
Yeah.
you know.
Tell me something. What was something that you remember him
Just
telling
love.
you?
You have to have all love and forgive. You have to forgive, and you have to have love in your heart. Yeah.
Well, that's obviously amazing advice, and I feel like you took it,
Yeah.
and so that did shape you
Yeah.
because I know firsthand that that seems to be how you are,
Yeah.
and yeah, so that's amazing. So, what's a piece of advice that you would give a little girl or a little boy that wants to be a model and just doesn't have the confidence? They just don't think they're good enough.
Just to believe in yourself, you know. Read, you know, like books, any kind of books of, you know, that'll uplift you or anything, you know, just educate yourself, like, you know, on your mental wellness and stuff, and just stay positive. Surround yourself with positive people, because I notice, like, when you're around a lot of positive people, it brings back like a light to you, and it brings like downloads to you, and you just come up with ideas, and you're just like, oh my God, because you're in a good place.
Yeah.
You know, just focus and just know that whatever you want, you can be. Seriously, I used to think it was bull when I was little, when they would tell us you can be whatever you want. I'm like, yeah, right. But when you really put it to the test and you really try and you want to be what you want to be, you do it.
And you work.
Yeah,
right?
because, and I think children at an age up until they're, I think 5 and 8 is a time where they're really imaginative, and it's about, they could just imagine their life, and that will really help you, you know, to do the things that you really want to do, because children believe,
Yeah.
you know, they believe,
Yeah.
you know.
If you weren't modeling, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't modeling, I probably would be a nurse, because I went to nursing school, and yeah.
And that's what you
Yeah.
would do. Do you ever regret not becoming a nurse?
No, I love my life.
Yeah.
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 But I do love nursing. I love science. A lot of people that don't know me, I do love the anatomy of the body. Like, I know a lot of, like, I read anatomy books for fun and stuff, science, and
What a nerd.
a lot of people do. Yeah, people don't know that, but I'm pretty much a nerd when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. Let's see. So, what have you done, like, modeling wise? What has been your favorite shoot and why?
My favorite shoot, actually, I really liked. Actually, like all my shoots, but
She's like, I like
I
everything
like
I've
all
done,
my
honey.
shoots, but I think like the first shoot that I ever did for Fashion Nova, the Valentine's shoot, was like my favorite, because it was like my first time ever, you know.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of like a trial type thing.
Yeah.
Kind of did it, you know,
Yeah.
because they wanted to see how I would look on camera and how everything would go and stuff.
Yeah. And
They kind of
so-
just like made it a thing, like, let's just do a fashion, like, let's just do a
Valentine.
Valentine shoot.
Was that
for
your
you.
actual first shoot?
Yeah, that was my actual first shoot,
Okay.
and
Oh.
then it was just for Instagram. It was just like
Okay.
a campaign, like content. You know, it's kind of like when they first started doing like content and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So they
yeah.
just wanted to try it out, and I guess everything, you know, the responses were pretty good with that. So.
And so, were you nervous?
Yeah, I was so nervous, so nervous. I didn't know how I was gonna look on camera,
Yeah.
because when people, you have to do like a test shoot and see how you look on camera. That's casting.
Yeah.
Like, and they just brought me in.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was like, oh, thank God, you know, because if
Yeah.
it didn't go well, if it was the casting didn't, I mean, it wasn't a casting, but you know what I mean? Like, if things are different. Then,
Yeah. Would you ever think about acting?
Yeah.
You would?
I always wanted to be an
Yeah.
actress too when I was little.
So acting, modeling, you've already done the modeling.
Uh-huh.
So now maybe we'll do some acting,
Yeah.
some singing,
Yeah.
all of these things
Yeah, 'cause I
that
can
you,
sing. A lot of people don't know that.
okay. So all of these things you know
Yeah.
you can do.
Mhm.
And you, if you want to achieve them, you know you can achieve them.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So you are definitely going to do some things coming up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So modeling is just not it for you. That's not the
No.
end.
No, it's not the end.
Just the
I want to do
beginning, yes?
everything. Yes. I
Uh-huh.
want to do everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you hope our listeners take away from this interview today?
Just that like I'm more. I want to do more than modeling.
Mhm.
You know, influencing. I want to act. I want to sing. I want to do it all. You know.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make all my dreams.
She's going to make all her dreams come true, honeys, all of them.
Yeah.
And I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you because your work ethic is amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, she is like on time. She's ready to go and
Yeah.
she's ready to work.
Yeah.
You know, and if you
Yeah.
have all of those things, if you are ready to work and you're willing, like there's no stopping you.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
feel like, yeah, you're just unstoppable.
Thank you.
All right, Shell. So we are going to, are we going to spill some more tea?
I don't know. Are we?
We're going to wait. We're going to get some tea
Okay.
when you come back.
Okay.
And when we do the interview.
Okay.
And when you do what you're about to do. And these people are going to, you are going to shock them. And so you guys got to stay tuned. Watch what she's doing. Stay tuned. Watch our Tea with Trish and get ready for her next interview because it is going to be amazing.
You will be blown away.
You will be blown away. So where can all of our friends, all of your new friends, find you on social media?
My Instagram at Shell Raven, one word. There's a lot of fake pages that like to, you know.
So,
But yeah, it's at Shell Raven, and I also have 2 backup pages.
what are your backup pages?
It's at Shell X Raven, and then it's at Shell Raven Fans. None of them have any. What is it? The underscores? They have no underscores on it. They're all words together. So if anybody, and they're pretty just short.
And
you know?
tell me, how many followers do those backup pages have?
The backup page is like my small page is like 95K, and then the other one's like 284K.
That's a
And then
backup
I'm
page,
a million on Twitter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You should
TikTok.
just get into the business of growing people's pages, girl.
Right.
Yeah. You need to know, we're going to do a class, and y'all can grow your pages. All right, Shell. So thank you so much for joining us on Tea with Trish. And I wish you all the best. You're going to do amazing things, and I can't wait to have you back.
Thank you. I can't wait to come back.
Thank you. All right, guys. See you next time.
Bye.